weekly weigh-in time. I know I did not do a weekly weigh-in last Friday, and quite honestly, just felt a little fatigued. All the fasting, all the working out, everything just kind of added up. And it was actually a holiday. It's Good Friday, and I had off for the day, so I just kind of decided to just skip last week. I did not finish my fast last Thursday, but I didn't pig out. That's the thing. I ate great, and I had a very clean weekend. I think that Monday I was 284, and this Monday I was 286. So I didn't balloon, I didn't pig out, I didn't lose my mind over the weekend. So all in all, I had a great weekend. I just kind of felt like I needed a break. That being said, this week has been fantastic. The only thing I really haven't been doing is my running. I have been working around the clock this week though, and actually it's not even about that because I usually run 5:30 in the morning. I hurt my foot again. I'm just so heavy right now that trying to ramp up the running is just probably just not a good idea. And it's particularly when I've been running outside. It hurts. I don't think the treadmill bothers me that much, and I haven't been doing enough in terms of recovery because on Sunday I actually iced my foot and it felt much better. And so I ran on Tuesday morning and it's been sore ever since. But I saw that when I iced on Sunday, it helped out a lot. I just have to make the time to do the recovery stuff. I'm doing all the working out. I'm on track to lift 4 times this week. But again, haven't been doing the recovery stuff outside of definitely making sure I'm getting my sleep. Diet was fantastic. 3 24-hour fast again this week. Um, I finished the Q1 down 21 pounds. And like I say, I don't even know the exact amount because I remember at the end of the year I had gotten so heavy. So my scale, it thinks it's so smart and it like tries to keep track. You can track up to 5 users. And I didn't weigh myself for about 2.5 weeks, and I was like 280 something. And I saw at the end, so I didn't weigh myself over the break. And then at the end of that first week back, I remember I did either two, no, I did three 24-hour fasts, and I weighed myself that first Friday, and I was like 302, 303 pounds. And so I've been assuming I was about 305. I don't know the exact amount, but I saw the scale hit 302, 303, and I had just done 3 24-hour fasts after a period of basically eating whatever I wanted for about 2.5 weeks. And so I've just been guesstimating it. I was 305. I may have been more. I won't exactly know. But the scale didn't even store the 302, 303 because it like shows these question marks because I was up like 15, 20 pounds from the last time I weighed in. And it's like, oh, your weight couldn't have changed that much. So I don't know who this is. So it doesn't store it in my history, but I don't know exactly what I was. I could have been 310. I have no idea. I've just been assuming 305 because I had done 3 24-hour fasts in a week, although my diet still wasn't great that week, which is a lot of like what was happening in the back half of last year. It's like I'm good at the fasting. It's really the content that when I do eat, the content of the food that I eat that I have to get better about. But that being said, I was assuming 305. I was 284 to end the quarter. I'm setting the goal again of losing 20 pounds in Q2. So that will put me at, I'm going to say under 265. And my stretch goal is to get into the 250s by the end of Q2. So my diet and my discipline and my routines are much better than they were in January. So even though it gets harder as I get lighter, I feel like I'm at a better place than I was 3 months ago. That being said, let's see where I'm at for the week. Okay, so continuing to make progress. 283. I'm down 3 pounds. As I said, I was 286 on Monday. Although I think I've weighed myself since then. But yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to continue to see progress. I want to try to lose somewhere in the ballpark of 6 to 7 pounds a month, which would keep me on track with 20 pounds for the quarter. So, yeah, all in all, a great week. My average weight is about 256. Oh, I'm down. actually 3 pounds from yesterday. I mean, I'm doing a 24-hour fast, so my weight jumps around. I was pretty much 287 on Monday coming out of the weekend versus 284 the prior Monday. But great week. So happy with that. I guess I had a great week. I want to really push to get into the 270s by the end of this month, if not sooner. I have a major challenge in front of me next week. I'm going to be going to New York for work. And a big problem for me has been when I travel, I have tended to eat very poorly. I am committing to running 3 times next week. I'm going to run Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm coming back on Friday afternoon. I'm going to challenge myself to find two 24-hour fasts. I know Sunday's low hanging fruit. Um, I don't have any plans with anyone, but when I come to New York, coworkers, friends, family, people want to get together. So I already have 3 days reserved where I'm having dinner with people. So I may just basically do like one meal on one of those days. But I can't, and it's tough because everything within, a couple blocks range of me is just junk. It's very difficult to find good food. I'm bringing some meals with me, but for the most part, I just, I don't have a lot of good options, and I struggle with that. And even with the fasting, like and it's going to be an extraordinarily high stress week. So it's always a bad combination, but I'm going to challenge myself to stay on track and to find two 24-hour fasts if I can't do three, like I've easily been doing at home for the last 3 months. Um, but traveling has been always been a hindrance to my progress. I have really eaten poorly now. I haven't traveled in 2 months, and in the last 2 months, my discipline has gotten much better. But I'm going to challenge myself to come in no higher than 285 a week from today. Well, I'm not going to be able to do a weekly weigh, and I'll be in New York, but I'm going to really challenge myself to show some strength and to really make good choices while I'm away. So good week. I don't want to set myself back 2 or 3 weeks next week eating poorly. So I'm really going to challenge myself. That being said, great week for Reed Fitness. Signing off.